going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and I am back. Just wanted to post this video out to announce that I finally hit Grand Champion in Rocket League. I'll show you right here. I hit it in 2s, and I got to the skill rating of 1558. So 1558 is the highest MMR I've ever achieved. And right here you can see that I finished my 10 wins, and I secured my Season 9 Grand Champion title. It is the first Grand Champion title I've ever achieved, and it took a lot of effort, but I finally made it. We're finally here, and the Grand Champ logo is finally there. So it feels really good. There was definitely some up and downs along the way, but I pushed through, and the dedication and everything I put into it finally paid off. But I'm going to jump in right here and talk about my journey to becoming a Grand Champion Rocket League player. This is when I was playing pretty much at my peak for the time. I scored a really nutty shot in here, but I'm gonna let this play while I talk to y'all about my journey to Grand Champion. So I hope you enjoy. So I started out on PS4 like freestyling and not really caring much about my rank, and about 5 to 6 months ago I switched to PC, and that's when things started to really turn around for me. I started streaming more. I started playing in some more games than I usually did. I started staying on longer than I usually did, and that's when I started to come across like some Rocket League YouTubers and sometimes some of the pros. I'll get into more of that later. But one night when I was streaming, out of the blue, I got hosted by Athena. She's awesome. You should go check her out. She streams a lot, and I'm sure you know her. She posts a lot of videos with John Sandman, and if you don't know, Athena is Rizzo's girlfriend. But one night I'm just streaming away, averaging about 3 to 4 viewers, and it wasn't long after I reached affiliate on Twitch, but she hosted me, rated me in other words, and she hosted me with about 170 viewers, and all of her chat started posting in my chat saying you've been owled, because owls are Athena's viewers and subscribers. So I just look over at my chat and I see you've been owled just going across my chat like crazy, and Athena started following me, and then some of the people that watch her a lot, they started following me. I cannot thank her enough for hosting me. That was completely unexpected, and it was a huge milestone for me, and it was almost like I was getting noticed for the first time, but that was undescribable. So as she is watching some of my stream, she said that she liked my accent, and she also said that I sounded like Garrett G, which I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm not completely sure how much I sound like Garrett G, but she went and got Rizzo, because as she was there I was telling her how awesome of a content creator she was, and how awesome I thought it was that she played Rocket League, and how good that Rizzo was in G2. And she ended up going and getting Rizzo and let me speak to him and tell him that I know he was going to do good in RLCS Season 6, because that's the time period that it was when this happened. And he said that I sounded like Garrett G also. So that was a really cool experience for me. Definitely a big one for me since I was still new to streaming. So anyways, a couple months go by, and I finally ranked up to my highest rank at the moment, which was Champ 2. And I started climbing up into Champ 2. I reached Champ 2, Div 3, Div 4. Not quite getting into Champ 3 yet, but still I was playing a lot, training a lot, and a couple months go by, and that's when I got the amazing opportunity to play a 1v1 against Sathu, which was a sub for G2. And I'll probably post a video on that sometime in the near future, so be on the lookout for that one. On from there, December of 2018 rolls around, and that's when I got to go to E-League in Atlanta, Georgia. If you don't know what E-League is, that's where the top 8 teams that place in RLCS, this time it was RLCS Season 6, and the top 8 teams that place in RLCS move on to E-League, and they compete there for, I guess, the E-League title and the money that was associated with that tournament. And I got to meet a lot of awesome, nice people. I got to meet Squishy, I got to meet Justin. I got to meet some of the other pro players. I got some Cloud9 merch and a t-shirt that I got them to sign. I'll show some pictures of it as I'm talking about it. So E-League was completely amazing. It was the first Rocket League event I ever went to, and I would absolutely love to go to another one in the future. After I came back home from E-League, I was super hyped, ready to finally push through the ranks and finally achieve Grand Champion. I knew it was possible as long as I had the confidence and the faith, and all I needed was the time put in and the mechanical skills. And that's when I started focusing every single day on trying to hit Grand Champ. I stopped all of my streams. I stopped everything just to focus solely on training and my gameplay. And that's when the biggest improvement happened. So I stayed motivated, stuck to it. I started playing out of my mind, and I could definitely tell I was improving, but I was in fear of not ranking up fast enough and getting Grand Champ and my wins fast enough before Season 9 ended. Weeks go by, it seems like years for me, but I felt so pressured to get this because I put that time limit on myself. But it finally paid off. I did finally hit Grand Champ. The night prior to me hitting Grand Champ, I took the time, I was like, okay, I can do this. I was hitting high Champ 3, Div 3, Div 4, and I was like, okay, I just need one day to finally push through this and I can do this. So the night before, I got a good night's sleep. I went to bed a little bit earlier than I usually do, and I came home, sat down, and I just played ranked. I played probably 20 games, and before I knew it, I was Grand Champ. And there it was, and I was a little bit worried about losing Grand Champ right after I earned it. Of course, because I was so close to meeting my goal. All I had to do was get those 10 wins to finish out the title. And on the flip side, I actually kept playing incredible. I finished out my 10 wins, and it was a huge deal for me. Once I finally got that 10th win, I didn't know what to do. It was the greatest feeling of excitement. Like, I can't even explain it in words. Like, the feeling is indescribable. So I finally achieved my goal. I knew it was possible. I just was worried about hitting my time limit, but I stuck to it. I stayed dedicated, and it finally paid off. I had a lot of amazing friends and family along the way to support me, and I'm sure you can find those certain people to support you as well if you plan to try to hit Grand Champ sometime in the future. I had people that were by my side along the way through thick and thin, and that meant a lot to me. It might not have been possible for me to achieve this in the time that I did without the people that were there for me. Thank you to all of those who stuck by my side along this journey. It's been an amazing journey. The shortest amount of time that I've ever heard of anyone hitting Grand Champ in Rocket League was probably between 8 months to a year. You can do it as long as you stick to it and stay dedicated. As long as you have the right mindset, you can achieve anything. Anyways, now I'm here. I'm streaming a lot more, and I plan to post on YouTube a lot more. I also played Lawler, the RLCS analyst, a few days ago on stream, and it was super cool. He hops into my chat, and we had a good time. If you are interested in stopping by my stream sometime, I would absolutely love if you did. I appreciate the support, and I love chatting with you guys. If there's anything that I can do to help you improve myself, I would absolutely love to. I don't want to post any tutorials like on YouTube of mechanics like half flips and all that, because there's a lot of videos like that already out there. But if there's anything that I can do to help you out, like with the mindset or just any kind of tips, just stop by my stream sometime. As you can see here, it's twitch.tv/reflex_RL. I will post the link down in the description below. I try to stream at least 4 days out of the week between 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern time. But like I said, I love chatting with you guys. Come say hey in the stream sometime. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. But that'll be it for me today, guys. It's been an incredible journey. I cannot thank all the people who support me enough, and thank you for your support. If you've reached the end of the video, thank you for watching, and I appreciate you listening to my story on hitting Grand Champion in Rocket League. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and peace.